Hi, this video is to give you more information about how your student will be assessed in math class this year. Throughout the year, your student will be given small, more frequent assessments we call learning checks. They are really no different than a small quiz, but are organized to be broken down by concept. As we progress through the curriculum, students are aware of our learning goals. On a learning check, students will be assessed on multiple learning goals multiple times. That brings me to the idea of multiple assessments. Learning checks assess the student's understanding over time. They'll be assessed many times over the same concept, thus improving mastery and retention. This is what a learning check looks like. The quiz is broken down by concept or learning goal, and the student receives a grade for each separate I can statement. In the gradebook, you will see these codes listed at a grade out of 6 points for each goal. When you see the score, please remember that learning is a process. You are only seeing what the student has shown they can do up to this point. That score will likely change after more assessments. On the next learning check, the student will see the same concept again and have a chance to improve their score to show growth and retention of the material. If a student does improve on a topic, we will change the score to show this growth. If a student has trouble recalling the information and the score decreases, we will take the average of the two scores. In my class, students are tracking their growth on each learning goal. They are encouraged to also calculate their gradebook score as we progress through a unit. Let's look at these scores. Notice how a student had a 4 out of 6 on the first attempt to match the goal, a 5 the next time, and then a 6 on the third attempt. Since they consistently increased their score, we would score this student at a 6 for this concept. On the other hand, if the student would have a score that decreases, we will average the scores. The student's first score was a 5.5, followed by a 3.5. We would consider the current score a 4.5 for this concept. Their third attempt was another 3.5, which is averaged with the current 4.5 would result in a final score of 4 for the concept. But wait, there's no final test grade? Well, remember, we have broken the unit into learning goals. As we complete assessing the unit, students will have a final score for each goal. We will then find a final unit score by averaging all the unit scores together. As you can see, this unit score would be a 4 out of 6. A student that earns a 4 out of 6 has a pretty good understanding of the material. However, the percentage for a 4 out of 6 is not a good score. So we take the score and convert it so it is out of 100 points. Here's a picture of the scale converter that we use. On this scale, a 4 would be considered an 80% for the unit. I hope this little video better explains the assessment process and what you'll be seeing in the gradebook. If you have questions regarding learning checks, please talk to your student, or feel free to contact me by email or phone. Thank you.